versus GM Green. GM Green in gold. He's already, I'm still in silver. Let's get in here. Level 36. I don't think I've played against him before, so let's see. Let's take a look at those leaders and wonders. Rabi Roads Colosseum and the library. Great Wall. No Barb. We have no Ocean Liner. We have Cook, Pierre, Marlene, Bill Gates. What did he take? Urban Growth. I guess I could go Alex Colosseum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Library comes down for him, but Aristotle doesn't. Hey Lemmings! Nice to see you this early on. I was just watching the getting through the ads right now. Well, once again, I sadly can't control those. I can't control those. I don't know how many ads Twitch is giving you. Okay, takes the library. Again, yeah, sorry about the ads. As I said, I don't influence them. I was just, while waiting for a match to find, I was watching the World Championship of Chess. I imagine you also watched that, right? They're currently in the last match and it looked pretty exciting, but also looks mostly like a remis, I think. And that's what the commentator said, at least. I'm not really advanced enough to see it on the spot, but yeah, sometimes it's really interesting to catch those. Alright, we got Fray and Crusades. That's interesting, because we have the military setup with the Colosseum. Alright. Well, he didn't push. I could just go for Alex Conquest. Right now, save me the food. Go for lab. I could even take a cultural heritage. I could also push, but I don't want to keep Alex for too long. I guess I could do it. Let's do it. Let's try to play Alex differently for once. That is a good start. Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. We can build 2 stages here. I can increase pop for the free religion and then take the cultural heritage, maybe. Endgame was tricky with Ding being worse, but Nepo misplayed it. Ding fought a nice tactic and now it's now worse, but technically drawn endgame. Okay, okay. Engineering Genius. I guess I could have taken that instead of building 1 stage and then instead of cultural heritage. Yeah, maybe. I mean, he already has 1 Engineering Genius. He can't use both of them on the library, so yeah, maybe it should have been the Engineering Genius. Ah, he doesn't take it, so yeah. He doesn't take it, so we get it for next turn then, I think. We keep Alex for now. It's gonna take so long to get that rolling, but still. The Engineering Genius, get the breakthrough. I mean, I think this is alright. Next turn I finish the Colosseum with the Engineering Genius. Could maybe, could go for Michelangelo. Michelangelo St. Pete's later. Could do that. Yeah, Michelangelo, right? Looks very interesting. I mean, it depends on which cards he takes. St. Pete's might stay on 2 and then it's gonna be hard to go for Michelangelo if I see it correctly. Yeah, we have to grab him, play him. And we don't get back our civil action because of Alex. And these strength events, definitely have to look out for those. They are quite important now, obviously. And since he's not pushing, that is, I don't know if that's his plan or if just he doesn't have anything to push, but it's definitely good. Oh, okay, now he's pushing. I did silence. Welcome, welcome. trade routes crafts religion, so we take the religion probably. So I could also keep pushing. And then don't go for Michelangelo immediately. Okay, he's going for Michelangelo, interesting. And he wants to be quite strong. What if he also has a strength event? I think I want to keep pushing here. Let me see, I push, I take the free religion. Or do I take the free religion? I could also take... I mean, depending on what comes out, I could take the development of trade routes. Go up to 7 strength. And push. And we're playing Alex differently, so let's keep doing that. Development of science, okay.
Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds. Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds.
Hello everyone.
Hello Poopy, thank you very much for the resub. 12 months, that is a full year. Welcome back, much appreciated. Time goes by pretty fast, too fast you could say, yeah. So this might have this Dark Ages sucks. I could not use the breakthrough maybe. And maybe not pop. Take Saladin.
Now I am become death.
I don't want to use the breakthrough, I think.
The destroyer of worlds.
Hello everyone.
Just too much going on at the moment. Yeah, I think we might be doing Saladin. Not this turn. We need the strength. Yeah. Okay, we get something to push. We get a tag day. We could go for knights. Ooh. Okay, I wanted the foray, but I'll take the crusades, I guess. Yeah, we could also just copy his tactic. Saves us the science. Could go for iron instead. Could also not push. I finishes that immediately. Nice for him. So do I want to push or do I want to use Alex Conquest? If I use Alex Conquest, copy the tactic. I could go for code maybe. Skip the iron. Once again, not use the breakthrough maybe. Skip the iron, that's the first one too. But iron instead of Code of Laws. Let me see, we go for iron. Upgrade 1. And upgrade 1 here. Oh, and copy the tactic. Yeah, I guess that works. And he'll take Code of Laws. But we have extra civil action from Saladin now. I don't need this. We miss the Great Wall like this. I don't know if... And the Great Wall is not looking bad. Maybe I like the Code of Laws more. Because then we can get the Great Wall next turn. I could use the Wish Land if I upgrade the Roar. Yeah, true. I could do that. But I think I like this more. We still have a chance for the Iron and we get the Great Wall. I think I prefer this. Okay. Develop territory. Well, we can make him pay. 4 is easy. Let him pay 4 for this one. I could go higher, but I don't think I wanna. You could argue I should go up to 5, but that would be risky. He has to send 1 card. He might have not gone up to 5 then. But this means I can push the strategic next turn with having 2 cards in hand. Is he gonna spend the science on the money? Is he gonna take away our Great Wall? Oh, didn't think about that. I mean, it might still be fine. Yeah, he does. And now we have a problem. If I want to go for iron, I think I still have to push here. Prey is just too big of an upside. It's 50-50. Not getting that 50-50, sadly. So I want the iron for next turn. That also means we discard the rich land. I guess I could go for 1 farm, but then we still have corruption. Alchemy now. And urban growth for the upgrade next turn. Yeah, I guess this works. We have a lot of civil actions at least to make this work. Okay, we discard the rich land. Sadly, we win the fray. That's good. That's very good. Now he has a lot of investments he has to do. There's an iron and a Great Wall. Is this Pulse? Yes, this is Pulse. I don't know Jim Green, he's in gold. I don't think I've played against him before, but yeah, it is. It is on Pulse. 7 culture production, this guy. That's a lot. 10. 10 is even more. Ooh, Reign of Terror, that's good at least. Okay, this seems pretty good. Then I could take Breakthrough or Irrigation and Frugality. Yeah, it's a Breakthrough 1. I think that's expendable. Yeah, because Zugo's last stream. Yeah, he sadly not been streaming. I saw him, he streamed once recently. We have actually a good chance to win this thing with going up to 6. Ooh. Did he get lucky here? Oh, come on. Science leaders like Nobel or Robespierre. There is Nobel. No Robis. I really got 2 colonies for just Aurora, that's nice for him. Maybe as put in more, then we have good chances of winning the next one at least. At least that's something. There's an early strategy, that would be great for us. We have a war. But overall, we are not... I mean, we have very good infrastructure compared to him. But he's also got things going for him, I have to say. Yeah, it's hard to say if I like our position. It feels like he's running away with culture. So either I have to punish that at some point with military, or we have to go for a very high culture game in the end. Where we do have the tools for that. We have an early, or we have an H2 Iron and Alchemy setup. That's not bad. If we get something like Architecture plus Operas, could go for Gaudi. Okay, you actually have to destroy a mine. Takes all the resources he can get. I agree with it, but he gives us strategy on 1. I think I can push the good harvest here. Maybe next time we can go for war, but could also be hard. Yeah, this should be ours. Should be. Okay. With the ocean liner, ocean liner seems promising. Can't finish it this time, but that's alright. We get the strategy here. Take the breakthrough. Could also take a break. Could also build another swordsman. Because this kind of sets up the possibility of a war at least. If I next turn go for war and play strategy. You're worried about reds? Could be reds. I mean, with the ocean liner, we don't care about reds that much anymore. And he also has a lot of food, so I'm not too worried about reds. Ooh. Well, that is a setup. Barbarians. He also loses population again. He gets punished for playing the Reign of Terror and the Barbarians. Also, I think it was really important to keep the wealthy away from him. Like, if that was the other order, he got the strategic. If we got the strategic, he got the wealthy. I mean, he needs rocks. That's why he went for the efficient upgrade. So yeah, he would have loved that that colony. Yeah, pushed a lot of events that hurt himself. I don't know if he wanted the other events out. I guess he wanted to get to his colonies, but... Yeah, Crusades, he lost that one, he lost Foray, he lost Reign of Terror and Barbarians. So events are definitely in our favor. He doesn't have a lot of population here. If you look at his civ. Had to send away 2 units for this and lost 2 more. So 4 population gone from him. Our hand is telling us, well, pretty clear signals, I think. Two over technologies. Rebuild farm, perhaps away navigation, I don't know. I think now we play a war. Play a war, we develop the strategy. Finish the ocean liner. Alternatively, I could go for architecture, but I kind of also like this. I think I want to get free population. Hey, Jen Patton, indeed, long time no see. Yeah, I'm doing fine, doing fine. It's a long weekend in Germany. May the 4th, May 1st, that's another one. May the 4th sadly is not a holiday in Germany, but the 1st of May is. So yeah, long weekend. Monday is off. Cavalryman for this, yeah, makes sense. Don't need the wave. It's a small war, but it's only the first one. I could also take the strength here. How can he defend? He doesn't have enough rocks to finish the Great Wall. This might help him. So I guess I could take the strength. Oh, and war over territory. And Napoleon. And cannons showing up. How do we deserve that? A lot of food now, we will have a lot of population. Let's do it? Yeah, let's do it. Steal everything. First the science, then the land, then the science again, and then more science? Maybe. Maybe that sounds like a plan. And then after that, maybe culture. Yeah, there's a lot of that. Oh, he'd be nice, Napoleon. Okay. Wise move, mister. Wise move indeed. So he has no more science. He can finish his wonder. We can just go for another war of attack to keep his science down. I think that makes a lot of sense. Agility, another one. Another one. Yeah, he can finish the wonder, but the wonder's 3 extra strength, we're gonna beat that. I don't know if I want to increase pop this often, to be honest. Do I have breakthrough, maybe? Yeah, screw the food. Only take it twice. This already gets us out of corruption. I can't take the can. Revolutionary is also important. We don't want to have him. Let him have that. Maybe government. Governments are a thing. What if I just say I don't care about the food? Rid of corruption. We'll let him deny the Conmon, maybe. We get a breakthrough and a revolutionary idea. I say then I don't take a breakthrough but increase pop once, so we get out of corruption. Take the strength again, he can just finish Great Wall. And he would have to destroy things to go for something new. Another swordsman, doesn't that get us out of corruption? Sadly not. Only one rock. Yeah, I guess the food doesn't count. And it makes it better to steal more science. Yeah, I guess we can do this. And if he really wants to, can he finish the Great Wall? No, he doesn't have enough civil actions to finish the Great Wall and build 3 more warriors. So the Great Wall puts him at 13. 13 plus each warrior is 2, so he can, if he wants to build 2, he goes up to 17, so he still steal at least 1 science, which means no cannon next turn. He did not grab the farm tech, that means his pop is very restricted. Yeah, definitely. Especially after the nice little war with territory that's coming soon. Just the rich land? Okay, I don't understand that one. So gimme your science, mister. Don't want that cartography. Let's go for war with territory. And common. Are there still happy phases left? No. We will have problems with happy phase, but at least we have the war of territory. Hey ABQ, yes, classic peaceful TTAPulse game, as you know it, as you love it. And he's down to 1 science here. Well, this doesn't matter. Age is gonna end anyway. Okay, happy face don't look too good at the moment. Hopefully there's no emigration. Vast territory. I can actually bid for this. Yeah. I can bid a lot for this. I don't want them to have this at all. 18. 18 is not that much. Would we really go down to 18? I mean, once again, he can't build that much. I mean, I want to make him pay a lot here, mostly. Let's say he has 2 cards, that's 6. At least then he has to send 2 warriors. 3 wars. Who am I? Yes, who am I indeed. Never seen such a war game from me. No, I enjoy my good amount of wars from time to time. Sometimes you have to embrace being a warmonger. From time to time, exactly. Not too much, not too little, just the right amount. Was there? There is Mandela. If only we had another war, I could declare it again and build one more knight, one more cav and one more cannon. Let's say we don't have another war. I mean, come on, game. There are 4 games in H2. Why didn't you give me every one of those? Never am I ever lucky drawing wars. Yeah, next time it's gonna be interesting if we go Nobel or Catherine. I mean, we don't need the MA from Catherine. Science from Nobel could be nice. We could change into culture production with Gaudi, but yeah, he's got a lot. He got Michelangelo early on. But I mean, his production is pretty shit, so I think we could still catch him in a culture race. Because he has no science, and that's not gonna get better anytime soon, really. I mean, maybe he builds 1 philosophy here. We can maybe push the refugees, go for an extra army, and maybe steal his science is generating a turn after that. All the cards have been played by him. Could be more colonies. Ooh, his hand is getting pretty full. At least he has a library, so it's okay, I guess. Crime Rave, okay. I mean, now we kind of have to make a decision. Do we want more military, or do I want maybe an opera right now? I think first we go for Nobel. $35 is threatening. We get a reserves, get another reserves, and another reserves. Can pop once, get out of corruption. This means no opera, but a lot of pressure. If we draw a war, this is definitely the right move. If we don't, we lose 1 turn of operas, which is fine. Yeah, exactly. Opera can wait, I agree. Aggressions are cool. They can be quite cool. Especially a spy, when he only has 2 production. He's slowly building up to... I mean, also look at the row. What can you take here, really? 1 tech. Developed. Ooh. You guys know I want to do something stupid. You guys know I want to do something stupid. I know this is stupid, but I still want to do it. If he gets a science, he can go for cannons. I mean, we can still steal it, I guess. At least I don't see any all-ins in the chat, so I guess you guys... Okay, Poopy says now he likes this. I mean, I could go lower. If he wants to send a full army, maybe I'm fine with that. That would be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I could go to 9. 6 is still bad. Oof. I mean, now maybe Einstein journalisms could be fun. That did take away a lot of my tempo. That is a problem. Interesting that he's not willing to send the full army here. The thing is, again, he will have 5 science next turn, so if we just rebuild our army, we can still steal it with the spy. But he still has no population whatsoever. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 population. GG, he says. Okay. I mean, I don't think it's GG. I think what he needs to do is destroy Warrior and maybe build an extra philosophy. So he has 6 science next turn. Or destroy a farm to do that. I don't know if I agree with this GG call. I mean, if you don't draw war... Is he resigning? It sounded like it. GG, you win, okay. I wouldn't call it yet. I mean, I'm someone who always hangs into games and doesn't call it early on. I always have hope. Exactly, we have 18 culture to 69 plus 6. And sure, he can't hide behind Gandhi or something, but he can, if he gets a cannon out. He has Great War, Napoleon and the culture lead. He has a lot of rock production. So what he needs to do is get 1 more science for next turn. And then he can go for cannons. Finally gets out of this. He's kind of in a deadlock, so I can understand his position that he's feeling very, very weak. Because he can't do much this turn. But he just needs 1 extra science. He should have done that last turn already. Build an extra farm and not the mine. But there's still some hope for him. Hey, Fingers! Nice to see you. Seems to be a new Star Wars game, is it good? I don't know, I haven't heard of it. Okay, he does build an extra lab and a farm, okay. Okay, I mean, he didn't have an H3. Where was the colony? He bid up to 5. That means he has 1 H2 card. So I could try the spy. Alternatively, I could go for Emperor of Colonies. He's sure, okay. Yes. Maybe it's a race spy. Maybe we should just go Emperor of Colonies. Jeez, that's good. And then maybe Einstein journalism seems good. Get the Nobel Prize this turn. I don't like people who read in GG and then not resigning. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I bet he bets we have culture while we don't. If you say GG, you win, and then only if they have the war, that's not GG then. You don't always draw a war. And at least this gives... I still think we can win this with culture. We have the civil actions, we have the science, we have the Nobel Prize. We have a lot going for ourselves. He still has no population, no food production really, not good science, not that many civil actions. Ooh, autonomous. We just put in a bit of colonies. The same bit again, 6. Or was 6 too much? Maybe 5. Or send the full army. I mean, this is a pretty big one. All in. Now I see the all-ins. I mean, it's extra 3 culture here as well. We take away his... More. 6 again. Come on, why don't we draw just 1 colonization card? Come on. Or do we take a thing? Rocks? Rocks or science? Or culture? I guess we have to build a lot. So maybe rocks. And we have some reserves in hand, but rock seems still like the best thing we can use at the moment. And by the way, now we have the war of culture. I don't know, so maybe we can use the military build-up at some point. Having the war in second position is definitely very good. Spaceflight. He has 3 for spaceflight. I mean, this has to be like one of the lowest science games for him ever. He got 2 technologies, and then he got his science stolen twice, and has been producing 1 for quite some... I don't know, 2 for quite some time. But I don't think I've seen that before. 3 for the spaceflight. I mean, it's pretty early spaceflight. It's gonna get better for him, but still. 3 ain't that much. So military buildup is great, endowment is great, spacefield is great, engineering is great, everything is great here. He seems to be one of those guys who think Michelangelo plus happy face equals a win, so it's unlikely he often on low science. I mean, he is relatively lower level, so he's not that experienced, so yeah, maybe. Okay. Now he doesn't... Okay. Okay. Deny the endowment. I can't say I disagree, but I also don't think this is a winning play, necessarily. Harmony seems pretty strong. I think I want to push it, even though we don't know what's coming. Oh, wealthy. That's good for him. What is he saying? You will go culture production now? Sure. Well, now I can't. What is he like? Gaslighting us into leaving ourselves exposed to military? Like, now I can't just ignore military because someone with Napoleon. I guess the military buildup will really help, but man, he's not losing this yet. I mean, I still think it's looking good for us now, but he should be more confident, maybe. Confidence can change a lot. Red Cross, you guys want Red Cross? I mean, I have some food, but I think I like spaceflight more. if I take Red Cross, the other wonders will be gone. And that's the last one. He can't really go for a Red Cross, so I think it's better to just take the one we can go for. I don't want to research anything, I want to get a Bell Prize next turn. Democracy. Yeah, would have been an option, but I think at this point it's going to be too late. Especially because if we want to go for next turn, that means no Nobel Prize. So going for democracy gives us 3 production of culture, but costs us 1 Nobel Prize for 4 culture. We're going to have the democracy, maybe 3 production cycles, maybe 2. Ooh, international agreement. Can take some juicy cards. But yeah, I don't think democracy... If it produces 3 times, that's 9 culture, but we lose 4 for the Nobel Prize. It's worse, a lot worse for the space flight. So I think all in all together, not as bad that we lose it. Not a big deal. And this military buildup in our hand is just great. That means he should have denied that and not the endowment. Like, he has no follow-up plan. He can't go for culture because he has no science. So his only option was to win with military now, or put on enough pressure, but he can't do that anymore because of the military buildup. So he shouldn't have grabbed endowment, but the military buildup instead, and now use his turn to build up military and force us to spend our rocks in military and hope that we can't finish our wonder, can't build up our culture production. But yeah, I mean, we're still 40 culture behind, but I think we will be able to manage that. Reserves. Now he rebuilds his land. It kind of feels like he's very lost in this game at this point. Do we take this? I guess I can. Engineering, revolutionary idea, tanks. I guess we can take computers. This gives us Nobel Prize, and then we can build another journalism and another journalism. I guess that's it for now. I want this reserves. This game should be called 3 Wars Game on YouTube. Yeah, always searching for good titles for YouTube. But yeah, I have to keep in mind, this was a 3 Wars game. I often forget what the games were about, and I have to look into it, find something, and then okay, maybe I take that as a title. But yeah, something about the 3 rocks. Rockets for cheap tech. Well, computers for cheap tech. And hopefully modern infantry as well. And there's some techs left here. Goes up to 22. You want more cheap techs? Okay. Yeah, I guess instead of... I don't know what I did. What else could I have done? 100 Years War. I mean, that doesn't... Quite. It was not... I mean, there's no Age 1 wars, and the 100 Years War... Basically, at the, I think at the end of the 100 Years War basically starts Age 2. But yeah, it's a good title. Or the Forever War. Do you guys know that book? The Forever War? It's pretty good. Those wars were like in the 19th century. The one we made, yeah. We defeated Napoleon. Yeah. When this emote can be used again. PP, I mean the bigger PP. The GG. But the JJ? Yeah, GG is different. JJ. Oh, that one, yeah, the Puntos. Okay, what did he do? He rebuilds the stuff he destroyed earlier. Alright, alright. They can play the competition. Can we war? Make it another war? Nah, 25 rocks. That's too much. We have the military, but we could war, but I don't want to war him. He's already having a rough game. I'm a peaceful guy in my heart. I really am. So you guys have wanted cheap techs, right? I can try to get as many as possible. Do I have enough science? I have enough science for those two. Do I have enough rocks with engineering genius? Yeah, I do. I do. I mean, now we're up to 83 culture versus 88, so yeah, the big lead he had earlier. I was lucky with those early wars. There it is, there it is. It's nice, his messages always got slightly longer. I had the feeling that there would be something like that. That's why I didn't answer. Like, what am I supposed to say? GG, you win, yeah, yeah. Well, I don't know, Worthy was lucky. Thanks. Yeah. Yeah, just, I mean, the thanks would maybe already make him more angry. I don't want to, I mean, he's not badly mannered. I think I kind of disagree with his analysis of the game, that I got lucky with the early wars. I guess that was one part that was kind of lucky. That's what I needed in that position, so you could say I got lucky there. But it wasn't looking like that wasn't my one big out that I definitely needed. It definitely destroyed his game. I can definitely understand why he hates this game. He had a pretty good setup, and then he just didn't have any science for like 3 or 4 turns in H2. That sucks. That really sucks. Why? He can't take his loss? And that's just, yeah. He wasn't really sympathetic before, but now he's just, like, this shows that he's bitter. He's a bitter man. Bitter old man. Exactly, a sore loser. We get a big space for you, so let's just not get distracted by whatever he did. Why he left, why he didn't. Let's just enjoy getting those puntos. And go up. I mean, I don't even get puntos yet. Happiness, above strength, competition. I mean, it also didn't help him that he already gave up at the beginning of H3. That never helps you. Like, a big part, you should never underestimate the part that that your head plays in a game. If you already give up, you're gonna lose most of the time. So yeah, let's go up to silver H2. Nice. Maybe get a rematch. Then I can tell him what I think about leaving a game like that. It looks like he maybe doesn't play another one, or he already found someone. Well, this gives us the time and place to look at the